Welcome to this video article on using Backup Vault recovery services in Microsoft Azure. My name is James Bannon. This article is to give you a sense of just how easy it is to get started using backup services in Azure right now. So the first thing we're going to do is log into Azure Management Portal, and we're going to make a new Backup Vault. We will create one, give that a quick create and give it a name, and we'll specify a geographical location. In my case, it's going to be West US. Select OK, and it will go through in the back end and create a new vault. Once that's done, we can go into our new backup vault and download the credentials and the agent that we need to install on our local on-premises server in order for it to be able to talk directly to the backup vault. So we'll download Vault credentials first. Save that one locally. And if we take a look, we can see that that is essentially an encrypted text file. And then we'll do the same process again with the Azure Backup Agent, which can be installed on Windows Server, Windows Server Essentials, and System Center Data Protection Manager. So once that download is complete, we'll copy those files from this local box across to the server, which is going to do the backups. And this is a web server in my lab environment. So we'll copy those two files across. And then we'll start the process by installing the Recovery Services agent. Accept the UAC prompt. Install Visual C. And select where we're going to install it to and where the backup cache is going to be. Select a proxy if we have one, and note that it needs .NET Framework 4.5 as well as Windows PowerShell. So once that installation is complete, we can go to the registration phase so that our server can talk to our backup vault. We'll select the vault credentials file, which we copied across. And the server's now found the backup vault. Go next. We'll get the Azure backup app to generate a new passphrase, and we will store that passphrase locally on the server. In an enterprise environment, you would store that somewhere a lot more secure, obviously. Once complete, the server is going to register against the backup vault, and that means we can now jump in and kick off a backup. I'll select Microsoft Azure Backup, select the UAC prompt. The UI is very similar to the Windows Server Backup app. It is built on MMC. So the first thing we're going to do is go and create a new backup schedule. As I only want a small amount of data to be backed up, I'm going to only select to back up the inetpub folder. And select next. I'll just accept the default schedule, which is once a week and 120-day retention. And finish, and I now have a new backup schedule. So that's going to go through and backup weekly. Obviously that's not going to make for a fascinating video article, so we will kick off a backup right now. Select backup now. It's going to back up inetpub. Select backup. It's going to work out how much it needs to copy up. Takes a snapshot, prepares the storage, and then transfers the data up. Should be about 50 meg. little over, and we're done. Backup is verified, data transfer is complete, and our job is done. Now at this stage, if we go back to our Azure Management Portal, we should be able to see the server and the backup in our backup vault. If we go in, take a look at the dashboard, we can see now we have a server that's been registered. If we go into the servers tab, we can see that it is in fact Web02, it's our web server. And if we take a look in protected items, you can see that we are backing up C on Web02 and that it's file and folder, and that there's a recovery point. Now with this, we could then go through and instantly do a restore. So we'll go to recover data. It's on this server. I could browse the backups, but instead I'm going to search for a particular file. It's going to talk to the backup vault, show me what my options are, the recovery points that I have available, and then I'm going to recover a web.config file which maybe has been corrupted. So do a search on web. Select the web.config file that I'm interested in and select next to do a restore. I'm not going to overwrite the one which I already have, so I will choose another location to restore that file to. Create a new folder. Hit next and recover. Should be a fast job because it's only a small file. Job's done. Close that down, and if I open up File Explorer, I should see my new file, which I've just both backed up and then restored from Azure. And there it is. So hopefully this has given you a sense of just how easy it is to get started with backup vault recovery services in Microsoft Azure. Thank you. Until next time.